Burrito did this? Baby, this is an old friend of your mother's I knew a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Hi, honey. My name is... What's your name?
Her name is Barbara Fett.
Oh. That's a pretty name.
Hey, baby, how about you go into your room while we talk some things out and, you know, go build a replicator droid or something, okay?
Okay, Mom.
This Endor homemaker's name is Janet Goffett. Back when we were acquainted 4 years ago, her name was also Janet Goffett. Made it pretty easy to track her down, actually.
So, I suppose it's a little late to ask for apologies, isn't it?
You suppose right.
Listen, I know I don't deserve to ask for forgiveness or mercy, but please, on behalf of my daughter, I beseech...
Look, you can stop right there. The kid's a clone. There's like 50,000 more of them. You and I have unfinished business.
Well, if you feel that way about it... Ba-dang! 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 Ba-dang!
I had no intention of doing this in front of you. For that, I'm sorry. But you can take my word for it. Your mother shot first. When you grow up, if you still feel raw about it, you can hunt down my daughter's boyfriend and freeze him in carbonite. Deal? May the force be with you.
What is her condition?
Comatose.
Where is she?
I'm standing right over her right now.
Well, you will abort this mission.
Misa name a Jaja, a week ago in Fafa.
Wait, who are you? Where am I?
Please be a stopping with the chokins.
I know who you are. Your name is Jar Jar, and you like to go far, far. Wiggle your big toe. Wiggle your big toe. Wiggle your big toe.
Darth Maul Ishii was a Dathomir Night Brother born on Iridona, who was given to Bill as an infant and trained in the ways of the dark side. 4 years ago, she participated in the massacre of 10 innocent people, including my unborn twins. She made one mistake. She should have killed 11. The guys in the helmets are her foot soldiers, an army of clones she calls the THX 1138. To get to Darth Maul, you have to get through them. They are the worst shots in the galaxy.
You didn't foresee it would be that easy, did you?
Actually, I kind of did.
Your lightsaber is most impressive. Who made you that saber?
It's a Mace Windu saber.
You lie!
You and I have unfinished business.
That truly was amazing!
Next up, Bill's brother Hut.
Pardon me. Groucho, Chico, Zeppo, ho ho.
What are you going to do?
Shuka Naka Carbonite! Choka Noka Choka, leader!
Hello? Hello?
Choco, no.
Tut, is that you? Stop speaking gibberish.
Sorry. I've been drinking. How'd you like a Mace Windu lightsaber?
How much?
1 million Imperial credits.
I'll be right over.
Wow, you're fast for a one-eyed cyborg.
Where is she?
She's on my living room wall, frozen in carbonite. There you'll find the last resting place of Padme Kiddo.
Padme? That was her name? No wonder she preferred Black Mamba. Hut!
Been a pleasure doing business with you.
In these last final moments of your life, I want you to know that the circle is now complete. When we first met, I was the student, and now I am the master. What? How? But you weren't cut. Who?
Someone who loves me. Now I have one question before I kill you. What did you say to Master Yoda to make him pull out your eye?
I called his swamp a slimy mud hole.
Oh, bad idea.
Wait. Hold the phone. You try to use an ancient martial arts technique to stop my heart? I don't have a heart. I'm a cyborg, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What are you, stupid?
She shot you. You are supposed to die.
Ow, you got me. Ow.
Oh, Mommy, it's just pretend. You're okay.
I told her that you had fallen asleep because you had lost the will to stay awake. Your little girl learned about life and death yesterday.
Little?
She force-choked an Ewok just to watch him die. 1 minute, he was writhing in agony. And then he wasn't. A perfect analogy for life and death, isn't it, my young apprentice?
Why don't you go upstairs and go to bed? I need to talk to your father.
Okay, Mommy.
So we are supposed to duel until one of us dies now, is that it?
That's the idea.
Well, would you prefer to do it here or in the Senate chambers?
Oh! What did you just inject into me?
A very powerful truth serum. In the time it takes its effect, I would like to do a brief monologue. Maybe about anthropomorphic ducks, 60 motor cars.
I don't want to hear any of that.
Oh, the truth serum is working faster than I had foreseen. I do have a question for you. Where is the location of the hidden rebel base?
I don't know. I've been asleep for like 20 years, according to the age of my daughter. I woke up to find my twins are gone and my husband has been transformed into a one-eyed cyborg woman with an eye patch. I tried to find out from C-3PO what was going on, but some idiot had his memory wiped.
Why did you lose the will to live?
Because some stupid writer decided that my stupid character couldn't survive childbirth and my husband going to the dark side. Seriously, it's like women in this galaxy have no ability to deal with any sort of emotional setback without shutting down like a trash compactor. Anakin is the one who was too much of a whip to tell Yoda that I was pregnant, and then he goes and joins the dark side. Like, that's gonna solve anything.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but...
Then he force chokes me. Thanks for teaching him that, by the way. Have you ever been force choked before?
I did it to myself once.
It hurts a lot. And I was pregnant with twins. You know, I don't even know why I was in love with Anakin in the first place. It didn't make sense then, and it certainly doesn't make sense now. I mean, all he ever did was kill sand people around me, like, all the time. He'd go to a bar, he'd kill a sand person. He'd kill a sand person. If there was a TV show with a sand person on it, he'd take the TV and throw it out of the window onto a sand person.
Right. So, bottom line, you don't know where the rebel base is.
I would have joined the rebellion, sure, but I fell into a coma caused by a broken heart. I'm supposed to be a strong role model for women, but all I really do is fall in love with an abusive guy who's got mommy issues, have his children, and die. Actually, you know what? I do know where the rebel base is.
What?
It's right over there.
Where? Oh, come on, that was not even fair. Come on.
You want to talk about not fair? You didn't have to deliver the dialogue. I had to deliver an episode. A little kid hit on you in episode 1. And you didn't turn into a useless Earth mother in episode 3.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna walk away now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need to die without spilling my drink.
Mommy, what happened?
Your father's sleeping. He lost the will to stay awake. You're coming with me now. And the first thing we're gonna do is get you a new haircut.
Hello, and welcome to CONvergence 2012. Yeah, now it's on. Hi, I'm Lex Larson, Director of Community Relations.
And I'm Lexi Davies, and I am the Communications at Con Divisional Leader for the Steering Committee.
And these are the ladies of the board and the steering committee who are going to help us do a big wave. You guys remember how to do the wave, right? All right, so I'm going to start, and then we're going to go this way, And then back again. Do you think you have enough excitement to do that? All right. Here we go. You ready? You guys over here with me, right? Ready?
Thank you for the help, ladies.
This is our 14th CONvergence. It's the 13th one in this hotel, but it's the first time it's been a double treat.
Ooh. This year's theme is Wonder Woman, and to talk about this year's theme, I'd like to introduce the CONvergence mascot, the robotic hostess with the robotic mostess, Connie.
I just wanted to say that I couldn't be more excited about this year's theme. From the iconic female characters to the great women creators of science fiction and fantasy, I'm thrilled that this year is celebrating my fellow women.
Wait, Connie, you're not exactly a woman, you're a robot.
Well, maybe a fembot.
Oh, no. We don't use the word fembot here. It's a little naughty. Technically, I'm a gynoid. I'm a robot that's a synthetic humanoid with female characteristics. So I not only identify with women because of the physical resemblance, but because I want to side with the winning team. Anyways, it's clearly only a matter of time before the women take over. And then lessen humanity's male population to a minimal breeding reserve.
Wait, what?
Oh. I mean, I'm a girl.
Well, anyway, CONvergence is proud...
Wait. Before I go, can I do one thing?
Sure, Connie, what?
For the honor of Grayskull! Oh my, that felt really tingly. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.
Bye, Connie.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Hi, I'm Laura, the Director of Communications.
Hi, Laura. As I was saying before Connie and Grayskull, CONvergence is proud to offer ASL communication services at this year's convention.
So please, don't photograph the interpreters while they're working. It can be distracting.
And you will see the interpreters at the front of some of the panels and events. If they ask for space in the front row, we ask that you respect some of those requests.
Call on them if you need a hand.
Or two.
To chat with a deaf or hard of hearing fan. Also, if you need ASL services, you can contact them through the volunteer table and CONvergence Central, which is right out the door.
And if volunteers table is closed, you can also contact them through the bridge.
Happy Con, everybody. I'm going to talk to you briefly about social media as it relates to CONvergence. As you old-timers know, and a lot of you noobs are going to find out, things happen at CONvergence. Lots of things. So many things it can be really difficult to keep track of everything. That's why we made your schedule available online at sketch.org. You can customize this to optimize your own personal con experience, check for updates from the print version, and, very cool, it's available for iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry smartphones. You're also going to find QR codes around the hotel that link back to sketch.org, so if you have that feature, you can use it as well. And of course, we can't talk about social media without talking about Facebook. We have a Facebook. You should join us.
Yes, please follow me on Facebook. I need more friends, especially in the non-con days. I get so lonely.
Aww.
I know.
Well, we also have a Twitter, and very important, the official hashtag of CONvergence is CVG2012. please feel free to post anything that's happening relevant to the convention. You know what I mean.
Right. Ainsley, I have a riddle for you.
Yeah?
How is CONvergence different from Twitter?
How?
We allow way more than 140 characters. You get it? Yeah? Characters? I am so full of wind tonight.
And next, this is really exciting and brand new. CONvergence is now on YouTube. We have 3 new YouTube channels. The first one is CONvergence Tube. That features footage from last year's conventions, guest of honor interviews, comedy sketches, panels, and events. The second one is CONvergence Television. It's for things that staff have made, such as public service announcements, ads, commercials, and the opening and closing ceremony videos. And finally, if you're staying at the DoubleTree, you're very lucky because you will be able to watch all the main stage events, well, not all of them, some of them, and other things that are going on here, ads, things like that, on Channel 5.
Hey,
it will also function.
Ainsley, did you say something about Masquerade being on YouTube?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. I like Masquerade.
This one I'm saving for last because I'm very, very, very excited about it, personally. All the entries since 2004 are available online at the Masquerade channel. This is awesome. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Ainsley?
Yeah?
Before you go, do you still have that little card I gave you?
Right here.
Great. Feed me the line when I tell you to. All right, I'm getting into character. Applying digital sense memory. Okay, go.
Negative, there is no beryllium sphere on board.
No, there is no replacement beryllium sphere on board.
This is getting really annoying.
Look, I have one job on this lousy ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it, okay? I just love Sigourney Weaver. Wait. I've got another one of her lines stored in my memory banks. Would somebody please roar like the alien queen?
Roar.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Maybe we should make this a really big roar, considering it's the alien queen. We should get the whole audience to do it. Okay, ready? On the count of 3. Everyone give me a big roar. 1, 2, 3. Get away from her, you bitch!
Connie! Oh. This is a family show. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Sorry about that. I think my filter settings are off. I should see if I can get in on vilification tennis on Friday. Now, speaking of folk to whom talk, or at least dialogue, is important, here's Jerry Stearns for this year's Mark Time Awards.
Every time the people up on the stage, they're the ones who get recorded. So we decided that it was time for you to have a turn. This is a portable recorder. It's your turn. Let me hear it for you. Thank you. There will be more later. This is the 15th Annual Mark Time Awards for Science Fiction Audio and the Ogle Awards for Fantasy and Horror Audio. Mark Time is a radio character created in 1970 by the Firesign Theater. And to help us celebrate this 15th anniversary of the awards, please welcome Philip Proctor and David Osman of the Firesign Theater. Okay. Some of our award winners have traveled a long distance to get here. But we're going to begin with people who couldn't make it. So we have a special Mark Time Award for Excellence in Adaptation. The Colonial Radio Theater on the Air in Boston sent us 2, which were really well-known stories. The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury.
Sam, there it is. Look. Earth, rising full and green like a fine-cut stone above the hills.
Good old Earth. Good old wonderful Earth. Send me you're hungry and you're starved. Something, something. How does that poem go again? Send me your hungry old Earth. Here's Sam Parkhill with his hot dogs all boiled and chili cooking. Everything neat as a pin. Come on, Earth, send me your rockets.
Sam, look. The Earth. It's on fire. It's on fire.
Yes. They also sent us Logan's Run, also produced by Seth Adam Scher. We'll let you find that one. Then a Silver Mark Time Award goes to My Other Self by Stage Struck Audio Theater in Wichita, Kansas, written and produced by Brett Jones.
I'm asking you not to do it.
Why? I create some rip in the space-time continuum. I blow myself up along with everyone else here in the lab, and you're my own ghost haunting me? Huh? Well, what is it that I do?
I don't know.
That's beautiful. That's just great. Then what good are you? You've come to warn me that I'm about to make a terrible step in the name of science, but you can't tell me what. Get out of here!
You have to understand, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't even know what I am. Am I a ghost from the future? I just don't know. But I do know one thing. I'm here to warn you off of this project. Something dreadful is going to happen.
And a second Silver Mark Time Award goes to Our Fair City, Season 2, by Heartlife NFP in Chicago.
For those of you who dismiss the experiences of Our Fair City as too far removed from your own to be important, we should note that the people of Heartlife are just like you. Robots put their pants onto them one leg at a time like everyone else. They engage in the same mundane rituals that humans have endured since the beginning of time. Combing hair, making coffee, venturing forth with a mat to embarrass oneself by trying yoga. Yes, not so deep below the ground in one of the nicer, well-decorated tunnels, there is indeed a yoga studio. It is, in fact, not unlike the yoga studios you know. The walls have mirrors so you can watch yourself becoming more flexible, and windows so that others can too. The only peculiar difference about this yoga studio is that instead of a great number of young, attractive men and women in tight clothing, bending and flexing, there is only a great big hole in the floor.
Mole people!
Enter. While I'm up here, can I get a little light applause from the people down in front, please? Thank you, that's excellent. Okay. A Silver Ogle Award for Fantasy and Horror goes to The Strange Case of Spring-Heeled Jack with a wireless theatre company in London, England, written by Gareth Parker and Robert Valentine, produced by Robert Valentine, Gareth Parker, and Mariel Runacre Temple.
Scarpa! It's true! It's bloody true!
Joe, you all right? Joe! Like a Rottweiler. Tell me you brought your stocks.
Oh, you were just in time.
Here, let me get that off you.
Oh. Well, I'll never complain about this bloody painful, wonderful leather collar again. Did you see which way they went?
Yeah, running scared into the mist. A big slab of meat and a little scar-faced weasel.
2 footpads like that? Completely terrified of the noises you were making in the woods. How'd you know that would work?
I didn't. It would have scared me. Wait. What about the girl?
The girl? You saw her?
I heard someone screaming.
That means she's still here somewhere. Come on.
Joe, we'll never find her.
We have to try. She's the only witness we've got.
All the way from the UK for you. A gold mark time goes to Brad Lansky and the 4D Verse by Protophonic in Cape Town, South Africa. Written by J.D. Venn, and here's the producer, Dieter Zimmerman.
First generation 3 to 4D transformer on board. It provides access to 4Dverse, but only in what we call flat mode. In flat mode, you are literally paper thin, though you do retain your mass.
Sorry, I'm not following.
It's challenging. It's not ideal, but it's the best Gaia Tech can do at this time. It does, however, offer certain advantages.
Like what? Inflicting paper cuts?
Actually, yes. But since your mass will be 100 kilograms, you'll become a deadly blade, provided you employ a hard surface such as your helmet, or your wristband, or boot.
Will suit mazes work?
Lasers and mazes don't work in flat mode.
Great. So the samurai gets to take on advanced 4D aliens. May as well fall on his sword.
Oh. One gold ogle goes to Ghost of a Chance from 19 Nocturne Boulevard in Seattle, Washington, written and produced by Julie Hoverson.
What makes you think I won't go through with turning you in?
Go ahead. When they take my fingerprints and they don't match the ones you have on file, you'll look pretty silly. You might have noticed. I'm a bit of a computer nerd.
Oh. You may have changed the prints in the system, but you can't get into my backups.
Call my bluff.
Very well.
But
What?
I'm afraid you have a problem of your own.
I have a problem? Are you trying to blackmail me? I am very careful.
About your money stuff, yeah, I'm sure you are. This is something else. A vase.
A what?
Have you read the papers recently? The museum?
The Cellini vase?
Yeah, that thing.
What does that have to do with me?
It's in your house.
Thank you, I recorded all. And a Gold Ogle Award goes to Intensive Care by Final Rune Productions and Oral Stage Productions in Maine and New York, written by James Comtois. Producers Fred Greenhalgh and Matthew Boudreau, who are recording you as well.
I'd run if I were you.
Alex, let's do what he says.
Mike, no! Go! Hail his glorious return! Hail his glorious return!
That was awful.
I know. I'm sorry.
What was he talking about?
He's one of the patients. I don't know why he was dressed like a security guard.
Forget it. Here. Let's go down here.
Oh, God, no!
Knew you'd try to escape.
Who's that?
This may be a problem. Mrs. Lee!
We encourage you to look up the winners and give them a listen. Most of them are online. You'll find some excellent storytelling. And look in on Harmonic Convergence each morning of the convention at 9:30. You can hear some of the winners. And there's even a performance in Harmonic Convergence live on Saturday afternoon.
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, morning. Did I get that? Our thanks to the Geek Partnership Society for their support of the Mark Time Awards, to CONvergence Events for their support, and to you for suffering this time to us. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Jody Worrell. I'm a member of the CONvergence Steering Committee. I'm also a co-head of guest relations with my colleague, Rachel Hoffman-Dashlet. It is my privilege to introduce this year's guests of honor to you. Most Americans will know Sophie Aldred as the Seventh Doctor's companion Ace in both the television series and Big Finish production audio plays. In the UK, she's also known for her amazing work as a singer and performer in children's programs, such as Words and Pictures and Melvin and Maureen's Musicograms. Minnesota is currently not an ice planet, so Ace won't be mixing up any milkshakes for us, but Sophie will have lots of great stories and insights to share with us this weekend. If you love Star Wars, chances are you've heard of Bonnie Girl, otherwise known as Bonnie Burton, who works as both a blogger and a crafter for the Star Wars universe. She also writes about a number of other topics, such as geek culture, feminism, organic gardening, comics, and more, for publications as diverse as Boing Boing, Huffington Post, and Teen Wire. Her book, Girls Against Girls, Why Are We Mean to Each Other and How Can We Change, addresses teen bullying and includes advice from former CONvergence guest of honor, Mary Jo Pehl, as well as amazing women like Jane Whelan of the Go-Go's, tattoo artist Hannah Itchison, and more. I highly recommend seeing her tonight in Girls Gone Smackdown at 10 p.m. and check out her other panels where she gets to exhibit her wit and smarts. One of Canada's best imports to the US is Jennifer Clark Wilkes, an avid gamer who, through her writing skills, became an editor for games such as Vampire the Masquerade, Ars Magica, Magica the Gathering, and Dungeons & Dragons. She's also living proof that true love and gaming do go together, since that's how she met her husband, Chris. Both of them will be playtesting D&D on the 22nd floor at various times this weekend. Don't know if they'll bring you luck in the love department, but the gaming should be awesome. Local author Lyda Morehouse has won a number of awards for her Link Angel series, a unique blend of religion and cyberpunk. She also writes urban fantasy under the pen name Tate Halloway. She'll be next to Laurel K. Hamilton, including a series about a witch named Garnet Lacey and a young adult series called Vampire Princess of St. Paul. She'll be on 16 panels this weekend, so you have no excuse not to see her. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Share in November, works directly with teen readers to find out exactly what they would like to read in books. She's an editor and has worked with great authors like Pamela Dean, Charles DeLint, Megan Whalen Turner, Kelly Link, Nnedi Okorafor, and more, and has brought some amazing award-winning stories to life as a result. If you're curious about the publishing business and writing, you definitely want to check out her panels. Now, no one writes young heroines like Tamara Pierce. Since Alana the Lioness burst onto the scene in 1983, Miss Pierce has written consistently smart, funny, and resilient heroines that have captured the hearts and imaginations of readers everywhere. But did you know that Tamara is also an accomplished actress, radio playwright, and producer, as well as a tireless advocate for teens? Attend her panels if you want to hear some great stories from her own life, as well as those of her characters. Returning guest of honor, Ruth Thompson has been a professional artist since 1990, creating fantasy illustrations for collectible card games, magazines, board games, books, role-playing games, and prints for companies such as Wizards of the Coast, Dragon Magazine, Steve Jackson Games, Excalibur Hotel, and more. You can check out her work in the art show and maybe even take some of it home with you. Finally, Judith Walcott is a writer and director of theater, radio, spoken word, and television who has received many awards and nominations for her work. Throughout her career, she has worked to promote literacy, a love of storytelling, and the use of imagination to explore the fantastic. Judith is CEO of Otherworld Media, a nonprofit educational corporation she founded in 1981. If you're curious about how to make art your business, go to her panels and learn from an expert. CONvergence is also honored that a number of former guests of honor have come here on their own to visit us. So please thank them when you see them in our hallways or at their panels. These alumni guests include Jason Carter, Paul Cornell, Edward Douglas, Denise Garner, Jim Kakalios, Pam Kesey, John Kovalik, Troy LaFay, Kelly McCullough, Lynn Thomas, and Anthony Tolan. And on top of this, we have a lot of amazing, talented professional writers who are here and participating in our panels. Just a few of them off the top of the list are Will Alexander, Elizabeth Baer, Bruce Bethke, Steve Bruce, Emma Bull, Rob Callahan, Cargill of Ain't It Cool News, Monica Ferris, Pete Hotman, Christopher Jones, Scott Lynch, P.Z. Myers, Joseph Scrimshaw, Will Shetterly, all the Skeptics, and Daniel Wallace. So you have no excuse not to go out and see any of our panels.
Jody?
Yes, Connie?
I was monitoring the stage and I noticed that the opening act left behind a lightsaber.
Oh.
Can I have it?
Yes, Connie.
Awesome.
Will you be my Sith Lord?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Michael Lee. I'm Director of Activities.
Charles Beal with the Geek Partnership Society. As many of you know, good things and bad things happen in this hotel, and we've got lots of years of memories. Unfortunately, we also lose people from time to time. Many of you are aware, after most of the last century, it seems, telling us wonderful stories, we lost Ray Bradbury. Many of you may not be aware of some of the other people we've lost, like Rusty Hevlin, a fellow who ran events like this for pretty much the same time period. We just lost him in January. We want to take a moment and talk about some other folks we've lost who have a real meaning for CONvergence.
L.A. Banks was a CONvergence guest of honor in 2010, and she was an author, and when she was here, she embraced the convention, wholly participating in things like Just a Minute, and instantly made an impact on all of us here.
Peter Bergman, part of Firesign Theater, one of my favorite groups. He was going to be with us this year, and unfortunately, as much fun as we had with him to celebrate our anniversary for Mark Time, instead, if you want to learn about him, come to some of the panels we've got scheduled later in the weekend.
Mike Matheny was a musician with long roots in our community through groups like Gallowglass and the Long Straight Forever. And many years ago, he suggested a coffee house room with music for MiniCon that eventually inspired what what CONvergence has as C2F2E2 and harmonic convergence. And we're going to have a number of tribute panels and musical events for him during the convention as well.
Early in GPS history, we were known as an organization called Misfits, and TJ Starbuck was one of our early presidents. She was very active in the community, did work with the charity auction, did work for GPS, did work with all of you, and she will be remembered in many ways. Watch for programs to celebrate that.
And Jim Young was a MinStuff and Minicon founder and the chair of the original, the real Minneapolis in 1973 Worldcon bid. And without the community that he helped to build in the 1960s and 70s, we would not be here in the way we are today. And MinStuff will be remembering them at their room party on Friday night. CONvergence is all about getting together as a community. And so as we go out and celebrate this weekend, make sure you kind of raise a glass and remember the people that aren't going to be here this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you all.
For those of you who are new, I'm Connie's slightly evil, or as I prefer, awesomer sister, Connie Mark II. Welcome to my convention.
Whose convention?
Our convention.
That's better.
Since my failed yet glorious 2010 attempt to take over CONvergence and sell it to a collective of supervillains for my own personal gain, I have been graciously given a second chance with the convention and am working in food service. Seriously, what do you people have against a little entrepreneurial free enterprise? Anyway, they put me in ConSuite last year, and after seeing how the place worked, I decided to shake things up a bit with a whole new paradigm for ConSuite at CONvergence. Allow me to present the new Mark II vision. You will be divided into 2 districts. You will be broken down to nerds and geeks, and you will fight each other for food. You will have the option of selecting a single weapon from an armory including bows and arrows, as well as sci-fi weapons such as phasers and lightsabers. Of course, those choosing phasers and lightsabers will die, as these are just toys and not real, no matter how much they light up and make super neato sounds. However, Klingons who choose bat'leths may have an advantage. If you've been alive this last year, you no doubt recognize that ConSuite is based on Hunger Games. I have really been looking forward to this, since as a robot, I obviously don't need to eat. I enjoy seeing my sweet little meat babies fight to the death for Skittles and high fructose corn syrup. But my new vision was overruled by the narrow-minded powers that be, who seem to want to treat members of the convention as somehow valuable. As though we're here to serve you. I mean, come on, how ridiculous is that?
Mark II.
Anyway. ConSuite is still your destination for snacks and drinks throughout the convention weekend. We have dedicated rooms for sandwiches, rice and soup, and blah, blah, blah. And there will be occasional surprises like pizza throughout the weekend while supplies last. Which, if I had it my way, supplies would be very limited. You can also find a restaurant guide that shows you places where you can dine nearby, or if you are lazy, that will deliver it to the hotel when you need a full meal. Okay. So, enjoy your abundant food, meat babies. Believe it or not, I don't love any of you.
Hi, all. Thanks for putting up with that again. I'm Thomas Keeley, Director of Finance here, and I've got some well, enjoyable activities to deal with now. I get to talk about merchandise.
Yay! I always love this part. Things with pictures of me on them.
And we've got a number of them this year.
Oh, Thomas?
Yeah?
You can call me Fembot if you want to.
The first item of merchandise. We have the mid-year t-shirt. And it's the companion piece to the 2010 Mark II t-shirt. It looks great, I'm telling you. It's also we have the Connie Wonder Woman t-shirt.
Hey, say, Thomas, do you know why I always look good year after year?
Tell me.
I work out.
All right. This one is 15 to 20, and we have the hoodie, which, that's 32 to 35.
It's super cute and really soft inside.
This is true. Although no, I don't want to have to ask.
Oh, you can ask. It's okay.
No, I don't want to.
But I want you to ask.
All right, so this year, for the first time, we're going to have a CONvergence polo shirt. This is cool. I'm excited about this one. For 17, got the cool look, yeah. We're also going to bring back we've done another run of last year's very popular Metropolis t-shirt. That's 15 to 20. And this year we're going to have some aluminum water bottles, $6 a piece. Now, the next one, really excited about, we have a messenger bag. This one, it's right inside. I've got one on reserve for myself, so you gotta hurry because they're going quick at $15 a piece. Got the zip cord holder for your badges. Got a deluxe badge holder, but I gotta warn you, I've been told by merchandise that they're almost out already. And this year we're gonna be doing DVDs. We got a box set of them, so we're doing different sets of DVDs. The video department is offering up 5 individually packaged ones, full panels, the CONvergence 2011 information including Masquerade, Iron Artist, SmackDown, Vilification Tennis, opening and closing ceremonies, of course, and a lot more. This way, of course, more CONvergence members can take home the parts of CONvergence that they're most important to them. Each DVD is going to be $10. You buy all 5, $40. Huh? I think, I mentioned I'm in charge of finance. Math is a little difficult sometimes. And of course, merch, art show and registration, accepting credit cards. Come buy often, buy early. Thanks.
You didn't think you were rid of me, did you?
Charles.
And remind me of that when we do budgets next year. All right. Geek Partnership Society. Who are these weirdos? Well, let's see. We're anime fans, science fiction fans, fantasy fans, Xena fans, Doctor Who fans. One of us, okay? That's what we do. And we do programs to connect your fan group with that fan group and get you people some meeting space and get you people that stuff I try not to think about any longer. We do community-centered programs because, frankly, you're not geeks one weekend a year, okay? You people are pros, year-round, okay? This is one of the geekiest cities on the planet, and I wouldn't live anywhere else, okay? And it's all your fault. My realtor thanks you, by the way. This year, I really want to take a moment and talk about a program that's been very exciting to us for a long time. There's an elementary school, or middle school, excuse me, in St. Paul that focuses on aerospace. It's called Farnsworth. The kids were here today, all right? And it was made possible because the St. Paul Public Schools and GPS and Connie's Quantum Sandbox, the Fallout Shelter Arcade, folks out in the courtyard, registration crew.
have a few little things that we need to change, and so we have a little bit of errata. So first off, I understand that Don Shelby and Paul Douglas, who are maybe expected, are not going to be able to join us here at CONvergence. Oh, I know, right? But I did get handed this, which is an exciting special announcement from Cinema Rex. We have a very important opportunity. So late Saturday night, they're going to be showing Iron Sky. Iron Sky is a brand new film which premiered in Berlin a few months ago. The only other place it's been shown is at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Yeah. And most importantly, it's about Nazis on the moon. So the film will be on Saturday night at 2 a.m. in Cinema Rex, and in order to squeeze this in, Rex says we're not going to be able to show Underworld at this time. But Nazis on the moon! Nazis on the moon! Okay, so the film has not yet had its theatrical release, so there will be no cell phones or cameras or anything like that allowed. So this is a fantastic opportunity for us, so let's just please show them that, you know, we're fantastic people and we'll maintain our fantastic reputation by following those guidelines. So that's appreciated. Thank you. So you may have noticed we have a few different dining options now that 9 Mile Grill is registration. So Navigators is going to have a buffet available and for breakfast. And then also they're going to be grilling lovely grillables outside in Smoker's Paradise in the East Courtyard. They're even going to have veggie burgers, so no excuse, like you can get out there. And then I hear they're also going to have a bar out there. So that ought to be pretty cool. So you can check out the flyers from the hotel front desk for more information on the hours for that. Also, I know we're just kicking off CONvergence 2012, but if you're really excited and have saved some money from merchandise that you might want to spend, we will do pre-registrations for CONvergence 2013 starting at noon on Saturday in registration. So I also wanted to call your attention to our North Star Roller Girls are going to be having an exhibition bout, also in the East Courtyard. And so the program lets you know that it's between 2 and 4. The bout itself will actually start at 3 o'clock. So if you're just there to see the action, 3 o'clock on Saturday is your time. So now I want to tell you a little bit about some posters you're going to be seeing around the convention. We have a new campaign this year that we call Don't Harsh the Squee. So these new posters are to help remind some of our less socially astute members.
Lex?
Yeah?
Lex, I got a question for you. Are you intentionally matching the posters with your dress? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I really like purple and green together.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it doesn't. Okay, I was just wondering if you're matching the posters.
It might have been planned.
Awesome.
Maybe. I just had this for several years in my closet. Okay. So we want to remind our members of what's appropriate behavior here at the convention, just like, you know, outside of the convention. So Don't Harsh the Squee campaign is part of that. And the first very important rule of this is posters you will see is don't be a dink. Just don't do it. So if you want to admire someone's costume, that's great. You don't want to stare down their throat. That's not cool. If you want to have a conversation with terrific people, then do that, but don't follow them around throughout the whole convention so you can do it again. That's kind of gross. Don't do that. Also, if you want to take a picture of someone and you can ask them and they say, yes, great, fantastic, but don't go all paparazzi on them. That's not okay. Because it's really important to understand, especially when people are in costumes, that costumes are not consent. Okay? If one of our members, and I'm sure many of them are wearing alluring or intriguing costumes, it's fantastic to ask them to take their picture. It's not a license to hug or grab or fondle or spindle them without their consent.
Lex, what's spindling?
Can I show you later? Will
I need an adult?
You might. So we here at CONvergence have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to harassment, and we do take it seriously. So please ask before you act, and that will help you out tremendously. And speaking of that, if you are experiencing some unwanted attention and you need to find a place to be safe, we have safe spaces. You'll find posters around the convention that will show you places that are safe for you to come and get help from one of our volunteers. All of the convention-controlled spaces like ConSuite, COF2E2, the Space Lounge, all of those other places, and even room parties that are displaying this sign are places that are safe for you to go and get help if you need it. Always, always, always feel like you can ask one of us for help. It's super important that you do. This is really personal to me, thanks. If you need help, ask for it. We are here to help you because we want you to enjoy yourself. No one has the right to harsh your squee at this convention. Okay? Find a volunteer, find a wandering host in the purple and green vest, look for the safe space, get help if you need it, because we are all working together to have a creep-free con. Thank you.
You don't even know what I'm gonna say. What?
Oh, I guess they're cheering for the hotel, not you, Ishmael.
I just want to say that I have hung with Connie and Lex, and they are party animals.
Yeah.
A really feminine woman in the fembot. I'm loving it. Connie?
Yeah?
Just real quick.
Yeah.
No, you're not the evil twin, right?
Let me check. I don't think so.
How are you going to be Laura's Sith Lord?
Oh, well, it's gonna take some practice, but I think I can do it.
Okay, you work on that.
I will. I've got 4 days to get it perfected.
For those who don't know, I'm Ishmael Williams. I'm the Director of Hospitality and Member Experience. I'm the one responsible for getting us here into this building every year, which loves having us. And I am going to try to be a little brief here. The first thing I want to mention is that it's hot out. Damn. It's muggy out. Damn. So, really, please, and tell your friends, shower. Okay, I'm not going to finish that one. The staff is going to work really, really hard to service our needs. They've been working really hard for 3 days already, and they're going to continue to work that hard. Please have some respect for them. Show them that we do care about them. Don't break the staff. You going to hang some signage? Remember the cult. One true tape. Boring, beige, masking tape. Embrace the concept. Again, going back to the fact that the staff is going to work really, really, really hard, and as I said last year, if your hotel room looks anything like mine, remember to tip them. They're not your mother. They need all the help that they can get, cleaning up behind you. Seriously. 'Cause damn. And now I come to the moment that you've all been waiting for me to say it with me, don't break the hotel. Thank you,
Hey.
convention responsibly.
Hey, Ishmael! Ishmael, don't leave! Well, I had a really good idea to help you all remember about not breaking the hotel. I heard it recently, and I thought I would share it with you. Okay, repeat after me, my fellow nerds. If it's illegal, outside the hotel, it's illegal, inside the hotel. Okay, there you go. Connie is the awesomest. Ever.
Thank you, Connie.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Tish Cassidy. I'm the Home Hospitality Divisional Leader, and I'm here to talk to you about parties.
I love parties.
Every year we have these amazing parties.
Parties.
Their talent and their creativity just shocks me every year. This year we have 40 parties around the pool and up on 4th floor. So be sure to check them out. And remember, when visiting the parties, please remember to bring your ID for adult beverages and also ones for tipping. Every dollar that you can give them helps them come back next year.
And we want them to come back.
Yes, we do. So thanks to all our party hosts for helping to make CONvergence awesome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike again, and I want to talk a little bit about gaming at CONvergence. And gaming's got a lot of exciting things going on because with guest of honor Jennifer Clark Wilkes from Wizards of the Coast here, we're going to have a wide variety of D&D Next playtest this weekend, so that for the upcoming version of Dungeons & Dragons. And if you've played any edition of Dungeons & Dragons in the past or want to try it out something new, they'll be up on the 22nd floor and check the schedule. You will have to sign a release form in order to participate or observe. And everyone can be a gamer at CONvergence, whether you like board games or video games or all sorts of or collectible card games. And you can do that both in ConSuite gaming as well as on the 22nd floor. So just go in, pick up a game, and have fun. Thank you.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, Connie?
Mike.
Yes?
Mike.
Yes?
Mike.
Yes?
Mike, you want to see my hair impressions?
Hair impressions?
Yeah, I've been studying the iconic women of science fiction, and I've noticed that many of them have very iconic hair. I've been working on doing impressions of them simply by imitating their hair.
Okay.
Here, let me show you. I'll do the impression, and everybody tell me who I am. Yeah, I'm Princess Leia. All I need now is a metal bikini. Oh, wait. I guess I am a metal bikini. Yeah, Rogue from the X-Men. That's right, Astro Boy. Even though this is a girl-themed convention this year, I mean, Astro Boy's got it going on. Yeah, I know it's not technically hair, but whatevs. Well, I am pretty iconic, but you're wrong.
Picard.
Oh, Picard is, yeah, oh, Picard, no. Actually, I'm Ilea from Star Trek, the motion picture. Now, this also works for Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta, Sigourney Weaver in Alien 3, or anyone from THX 1138. And finally, I'm Dr. Zero from Planet of the Apes. Okay, I'm done for now.
And so am I.
Hello, I'm Laura.
And I'm Lexi.
You know, speaking of cool t-shirts, have you guys seen the volunteer t-shirts yet? This year's t-shirt features Connie as Rosie the Riveter. Pretty awesome.
Connie the Riveter.
You can't buy this t-shirt, but you can earn it with only 15 hours of volunteering.
You can earn all sorts of great things for volunteering, and if you want to learn about all the things they have, just go out to the volunteers table and they'll be happy to show you all the great things you can get.
And after 25 hours, you will start earning points that you can use to buy from CONvergence merch. So go check it out, see all the different prizes they have, and then once you hit that 25 mark, there's lots more stuff. Oh, sorry, we skipped around. Badging is another great way to earn volunteer hours. This year we have volunteer mentors to help the new badgers know what they're doing. You have to be 12 years of age to badge, and if you're under 18, we ask that you have a parent or guardian with you. And also we have the really great, awesome badger patches, and you only have to do one badger shift in order to get one.
Hey, Laura?
Yeah?
Does the badger patch get you into the cow level? I've been trying to figure out how to get in the cow level, and I can't get in.
You know, I haven't figured that out either.
I heard there's unicorns. And really pretty flowers.
Yes.
Okay, well, we do ask you to respect our badgers. As you make your way around the convention this weekend, we ask you to have your badge on you at all times and make it visible as you pass the station. That will make the badging more efficient and easier for everybody and prevent mayhem from breaking out at our convention. And another thing to keep in mind is the elevator operators.
Yes, elevator operators are really important because there's a lot of people in this hotel using those elevators. So please follow their directions.
Yep. And to help the elevators during the busy times of the con move quicker, we do ask that you get off the elevators on 2 and on the elevators on 1. And you can use the stairs and the escalator to get between the first and second floor.
And the physically challenged are the exception. Off on any floor, on any floor.
But for everyone else, it's off on 2, on 1. Say it with me so we remember. Off on 2, on 1, off on 2, on 1. Great, I think they got it.
And lastly, 4 hours of volunteering gets you a special sticker that allows you access to our new and improved Vol Den. The Vol Den this year is kind of like ConSuite except on asteroids.
Yeah.
They have massage therapists available for massages, great food. I heard they are making homemade hummus this year. And it's also an awesome place to relax. The new location is on the first floor in cabanas 117 and 118, right next to the pool.
So by now you're wondering, how do you sign up to volunteer? There's the volunteers table right outside of the main stage. Just go over there and they will sign you up for whatever shifts they have available. So go volunteer.
Hey, Tish. Tish?
Yes, honey?
Okay, before you do your thing, I need you to read something.
Read what?
It's on a card in your pocket.
How do you do that?
It's the power of CONvergence. Just read the card.
Okay. Oh no, the world is in peril. Who can save us? Who can make a hawk a dove? Who can stop a war with love? Who will fight for our rights? In her satin tights?
Of Paradise Island. I come to bring the Amazon ideals of love, peace, and equality to the world. And what better way to start than by bringing them to CONvergence? Amazon of the Con. Amazon of the Con. Hey, that's kind of catchy. But you know, I think it would sound even better if chanted by a couple hundred people. Let's hear it. Amazon Con.
Amazon Con. Amazon Con.
Oh God, this is so great. Really, that was just the best. I've always wanted to do this. You know, just wearing the tiara feels like an honor. This is too good not to share.
Funny you should mention that, Connie, because this year's pass-around game is all about Wonder Women. Well, and of course I forgot the tiara, but...
Regardless, this is a very convenient transition.
Yes. We have a tiara, a Wonder Woman tiara for this year's pass-around game, and all the women can play, and the boys too.
Ta-da! It's like magic, again.
Thank you, I was just so excited about it. So, when you see somebody doing something wonderful, you give them the crown, make them put it on, do the little twirl, just like Diana Prince. Once you get the crown, you enjoy the notoriety for 10 minutes, and then go to the bridge, and they'll give you a special prize. Once you get the prize, go ahead, go out, find the next Wonder Woman, or Wonder Boy, whichever. Pass on the game and have a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for being Wonder Women of sci-fi.
Hello everyone, I am Amy McEnroy. I am your Home Facilities Divisional Leader. And just a quick announcement that our merchandise area will be open for you directly after opening ceremonies, so you can get all that great stuff. Okay, and directly after after opening ceremonies, we will be having our Marion Call will be coming out for our featured musical performer, and she's from Alaska. And one of the great things is she has, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous, I apologize. In less than a week, she has raised several $1,000s so far on Kickstarter.com for her European tour. So you need to stick around directly after this, and she will be here. And we will see you back here at 5 p.m. on Sunday for closing ceremonies. And until then, I am sorry, but until then, go out there, have some fun at CONvergence 2012.